If I get the 5 BC win here, it will be a world record for Veedotme. Never before seen content. Okay, let's get in here. This is Dead Cells on 5 BC. Didn't even know 5 BC was a thing in Dead Cells. They must have just added it for the DLC. Tiago, have you beaten Lighthouse in 5 BC? No. I didn't play offline at all yesterday. I said I would, but that was a lie. We'll keep the double red. I don't know if I have a lot of rat deaths though. My #1 death monster is still the standard green zombo. As you can see, Swift Sword still pretty legit. Did you pick up the DLC yet? Do you need $5? Not that I have $5. I'm speaking hypothetically. See if we can get a new item in here. Kinda want the shield, so I'll go ahead and buy it. Let's wait. I've been spending too much money. And it's definitely because of DLC. Like, I'm using my funds to fish out gear that's never gonna show up. The game is actively trolling me on a daily basis. And I'm falling for it. The old V wouldn't fall for scam weapons, but I'm very scammable today. What are my thoughts on the DLC? I don't really give it like a real rating, but it's definitely up there for me. I do still need to learn a couple of the weapons though. Some of them I haven't really found the place on when and where I want to use it. But outside of the weapons, I think the areas are good. I think the bosses are very difficult. Aesthetically, I like what I see. So good stuff all around. I'm gonna do combo again, just in case the trident shows up. Is the cannon's activation range a problem? Haven't played it too much. It is very short, but like I said, outside of Europe, so the 3 servants is Calliope, or Calliope, I think is what you all want me to call her. But on this stream, her name is Calliope. Cleo and Europe. Yeah, Euterpe. Sorry, I keep saying Europe. Isn't that like a Jupiter moon? One of Jupiter's 15 moons? I think they added moons to Jupiter, right? In the Jupiter DLC? That sounds really familiar. Like around the time that they nerfed Pluto, I think they buffed Jupiter by giving it another moon. I think versus those bosses, the cannon is really nice because they always go on top of you. The only one who doesn't is Euterpe. But eventually, like towards the end of the fight, she'll start doing down slams, and at that point, the cannon will hit. So I kind of like it in that regard. Jupiter's up to 80 moons and needs a nerf. I am completely... Again, I said I'm a little gullible today. So if that's true, that's hilarious. And I want it to be true. Yo, thank you for that lurkation, Oreo. For those who haven't seen the DLC, by the way, you do need to go into Toxic Sewers, but the NPC that's gonna be in Toxic Sewers, it's already gone for me. I don't have to talk to it again, because I already have the path open. But otherwise, if you haven't really been in Toxic Sewers in a bit, you will have to come back here. Which of the new bosses do I think is harder? I actually think that Servants is harder than Queen, but I think it's Growing Pains. Because when you get to Servants, you want to use health pots, because like you're getting hit by the actual transition going up. Like maybe Euterpe shoots you, maybe you fell into the fire, stuff like that. And as you get better at traversing through that map, that's not gonna happen. But every time you have to use a health flask in that area, it's so much worse. Saturn has a ton and a ring. Slept on. Way better build. We were talking, I forget what game it was. Me and Airless were playing something. And it was a planet that had rings to it. But when you were looking at the planet, half the rings were... Well, not half the rings. The rings were like not fully encircling the planet. It was almost like the letter C instead of the letter O. And we were like, wait, why? I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. The ring should go all the way around the planet. Concierge needs a paycheck buff for being a punching bag. Now, they did a dev stream right before the DLC went live, and someone asked the question on if we're ever gonna get a 6 BC, and the answer was no. Well, not no as in like straight up no, never, but as of right now, there's no plans. Then someone else asked the question on if they will add new attacks to the bosses, and the answer was that that would be really difficult to do. But now I'm wondering, we have all of these elite buffs, things like laser beams, crystal turrets, all of that stuff. And now I'm wondering if maybe what they do is instead of adding attacks to Concierge, just make like an elite Concierge that does all of that stuff. And I think that will kind of fill in that gap when Concierge is too easy. E-tips for 3 BC. The tip that I give the most is go into lore rooms. Like make sure if you're playing custom mode, make sure lore rooms are turned on. When you do that, you're gonna find specific lore rooms that have amulets and food in them, and you'd be surprised at how much food you may be leaving on the table to heal yourself. Concierge easy question mark? I would say it's been a little while since I've died to Concierge. Maybe that's maybe that is more on me than on the boss. Maybe we should pat ourselves on the back. Yeah, struggling a lot with no potions in 3 BC. I think part of that is because all the food that's on the map isn't being picked up. So for example, we just got food here. I'm at 92%. That might even be a tip as well. If you don't have percent HP turned on in your options menu, consider doing that. That way you're not really wasting the health pot. Not health pot, the food. I'm not gonna use it on 8%. I'm gonna wait until I'm 15 or lower. Outside of that one piece of food, there's probably some food in the wall somewhere. Oftentimes, you'll see me running around without a health pot because, like, consciously I know I have not gotten the food off the map yet. You don't necessarily have to memorize if you've gotten the food yet, but just consider if you open your map and you don't have food waiting for you, perhaps there is still food somewhere. This game is so hard you can't even beat 1BC, but you're still playing because it's fun. And to be fair, Caesar, 1BC is probably like the best place for exploration. So even if you don't have a dub yet, don't worry about it because you're still exploring the game.
We're dead.
Is it possible to do 5BC runs without a shield? Absolutely. Queen's Rapier. That is a good weapon. I could have waited because there are free weapons on the map. See, there's the food in the wall. So now I'm gonna heal for 30% if I get hurt. This is better, thank you. Crap! I thought I could make that. Ooh! We're cutting up that chicken cutlet. It's like we're carving the turkey once we see the burb. We cut out the drumstick, the thigh, the wishbone, the neck, for those who like to eat the turkey neck. I'm not gonna knock it. I think turkey neck goes pretty well in a soup as like a base. I don't know if I would just eat it straight up though. All right, that was a really good map for us. And as I said, one way to keep your health pots high, we left all the food on the map, so now we can go backward, eat up, get that that croissant, and now we go to the next area. Is the Queen's Rapier a constant crit? Short answer is yes. It's yes with an asterisk on it. The first swing, it hits twice. I think that's the best way to put it. You swing once, it hits twice. One time as normal damage, and the second time, if the monster's still there, it gets crit. I almost want to see, hang on. I need this thing to dash at me. I don't know if I can do it without hitting the monster. So what you do, when the slash finishes, there's a laser beam, Kylo Ren. Dang, it's so hard to tell. But there's a laser line that stays after the monster is hit. And people have even said that the monster doesn't even have to be hit. The laser line is just there. And if anything walks into it, they get crit. It didn't even have to get hit by the original line. Show the attack animation. It hits the 3 different directions. It starts low, then goes high, low, high, medium. Yeah, it seems normal, but when you're actually in combat, it feels glorious. Like it just works. And sometimes like that's better than a regular weapon with like a lot of flair to it. I actually missed the normal attack and the bat died to the crit. But yeah, it's not necessarily the flashiness that makes it really good, just the functionality. The queen is more about form over function. No, opposite of that. The queen is all about function. When she goes out to the store, be it Walmart, Forever 21, whatever, Wet Seal if you still have those in your country, she's not looking for flashiness. She's looking to be warm. She's looking for the clothes to actually last for longer than a week and doesn't get ripped up in the laundry. Is Porcupack working? It is. It's kind of hard to see it because Swift Sword just hits. But I end up swapping to Seismic Strike. And when I dodge roll through the enemy, most of the enemies have been dying. Oh my god. Oh, that was snared just then, but I was gonna show you on the tentacle. See, I dodge roll through and it gets snared. Doesn't last for a super long time. But if I go through a mob of stuff, I think it's pretty decent. I'd rather it be damage right now, but this is probably better than Swift Sword. Function over form. We're trying to stay warm in 2022. Oh my god, we ain't getting a V.60 ever. Does Porcupack with Queen Sword do the laser? It's an excellent question. I do believe, I don't know. There's one way to find out. Does Porcupack also apply status effects on the weapon? Yes. If the weapon does poison on hit, it will do that. Snake Fangs applies its poison. Okay, I'm gonna say no on the laser beam. It looks like I just went through it. Yeah, that looks like a normal hit to me. And see, I even applied oil. Hey, might be reportable. Small indie company. Someone may have wanted it to work, but it got lost in the translation. Yo, where's all the red amulets? Warnopoly, good luck with the runs. Thank you for that. Yeah, see, the laser killed the other bat and I missed it. You gotta be careful with bats with this weapon. Because it swings low, you actually can't hit the bat on the first swing. You have to go for the next swing. Kind of like that. And then the residual kills it. Oh, it's beautiful. Goodbye. It's also fun to just slash and then walk away. Slow motion style while the monster like splits in half. Just like they did in my favorite anime, Bleach. Chat. I'm actually gonna fight this straight up. Because I want to show you all another cool thing about the Queen Sword. is that it actually cuts through shields.
No, look at that damage. We're dead.
Like, it can't defend against it. Which I personally think is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Jay walking home finally made it. Been a subscriber for a while. Would say you and Azumarill helped you beat 5 BC. Yo, that's Asunder. Azumarill / Asunder is actually one of the OGs of the stream. From like the very, very beginning. I can't hit this. And Lil Staffy is AFK behind me. It tried to bite it. Poor Staffy. All right, at least on the tentacles, we can hope it does something. Ooh, I'm a little weak. That's not good. Maybe I should have kept the telluric shot. I was gonna say Staffy's having a little issues actually getting to the boss. Come on. Can't do that dash in front of me. I need a new shield. All right, little Staffy popping off a little bit. Oh my God, I walked into that. Rip no hit. I'm barely getting the crit on the tentacles. Okay, I saw some bites. There we go. Crap. Of course, it's the one hit. I feel like that's always how it goes. This is only one single hit. And nothing more than that. Hattori's katana? Okay. Looter Die was saying that this rapier needs a damage buff. What are my thoughts? So my worry about a damage buff would be, do you buff all around? Do you buff only the crit? Or do you buff... Am I going here? Trying to think. I think I can do this map. Or do you buff like the non-crit? Because I think the non-crit it's a little low. Sure, but maybe that's not the point. Maybe you do want the crit to come out. So in that case, if you buff the regular hit and not the crit, it's still like doing the crit, which still might be kind of strong. We're gonna swap for just a little bit, because I like being able to dash through the enemies on this map anyway. The sword that we were just using is the brand new Queen's Rapier, which is in the Queen DLC. I can only imagine where it came from. I kind of want to let little Staffy eat a little bit.
Look at that damage. We're dead.
But might not be able to. Chat's moving a little bit. It's a good problem to have. Oh, Eat up, buddy. Friendly reminder to feed your pets. If you're hungry, they're hungry. That was probably the issue with that Conjunctivius fight. I wasn't feeding my pet. See, very good versus Cannibal. The katana, that is. I'm gonna say a few more bites of kibble, and Lil Staffy should be fine. Oh, I thought I could go a little farther. I thought I was gonna hit the entire hallway and it would have looked so clean. Have I made a nickname for this? So Lil Staffy from the game dev stream on Thursday, they were saying that the original name wasn't Leg Hugger. The original name was Staffy, S-T-A-P-H-Y. I don't know where they got that from, if that's like not even Staphylococcus, because I think it's Staphylococcus, right? Bacteria. That is an elite torch. We'll backpack it. And if I find oil sword, I'm actually gonna play this out. So yeah, we've been calling it Staffy because it's easier to say that than say Leg Hugger. What's the crit condition on Queen Sword? Queen Sword does a residual slash after you slash. And that residual... Wow, there's one right here. That little line crits. It's a little weird to, like, just talk about it without seeing it. But like I said, think about your favorite anime. When Ichigo does a slash, walks away, and then the monster, like, splits in half 2 seconds later, that's what Queen Sword does. I know I was gonna get hit by the freaking rat. You like the name Staffy better? I think it's still like a shout out to Alien Ripley. Oops. Staphylococcus was the end boss in Phantom Pain. Is it an actual person, or is it like a computer AI? I feel like that's peak Kojima to name like some kind of AI after bacteria. And like deep down it's infecting all of us, but we don't know because it's AI. Yeah, I should have parried that laser beam. I didn't because I'm still, oh my god, still trying to feed Staffy. But in all honesty, you probably shouldn't be feeding it in a biome the way I am. Let's save these. Staffy's best fed on bosses. See if we can get the oil sword to show up. It do be showing up. Burning oil damage on the oil sword. Now V, how are you gonna actually get the fire for your oil sword? Don't tell me you're gonna put the actual fire torch in your Y button. Don't you want to keep the shield? I just realized I could have bought a shield from there, but I don't think one showed up. Nice leg, Staffy. No, I'm not gonna put the torch in the Y button. The torch is just Porcupack. We're gonna roll through an enemy, hit it, and crit after. Yeah, I just said that, Tiago. I should have bought a shield. But hey, I'm getting money, right? Uh-oh. Well, Staffy, we've reached a predicament. I don't know what to say. Goodbye, little friend. Don't worry, Staffy's in a better place now. I wasn't qualified to keep a pet. Where's Queen outfit? We're not using it until we get a win with this outfit. And then I'll play Queen. That's actually my goal, is to get a win with this outfit and then swap over to Queen after. Okay, I haven't burned anything yet, by the way. There we go. Hooray, we got the cells. In a farm with other staffies. Sure, child. Whatever makes you sleep through the night. It was actually interesting. So Staffy digivolves depending on how much damage it's dealt, or how many bleeding targets it eats, whatever you want to call it. So I'm curious, if you take Staffy off, would it continue to like keep its level? Like, would the game save its progress? Actually, I am not sure. Oh wow, that thing got deleted. You think it does? If that's the answer for me, thank you, Mies. It's awesome stuff. Think a fly hit me. There's also a world where I'm gonna try Spartan Sandals versus the Servants, because I feel like that might be kind of decent. You can go to Lighthouse, because that's good information if that's the case. This stuff doesn't catch on fire, by the way. The demons. So this oil sword vision I had in my head, where like I Porcupack through, catch them on fire. Like, cool theory. In practice, it's not coming out too much. Maybe on bosses though. Giant works as long as you don't skip to throw. Got it. We'll do that just now then. Boom. All right, we're no longer cutting up the turkey. We're putting it in the fryer now. Or no, it wouldn't be a fryer with oil sword. Or I guess it kind of is. It's oil. But we're kind of grilling it at the same time with the fire. I don't know. Kind of hard. Yeah, you got the skin, but no achievement. Maybe the achievement, I don't know. I'd have to see if anyone else has the achievement to confirm if it's working or not. You don't understand how the legendaries were buffed. So this legendary, it's kind of easier to see if I have here we go, an elite. Well, this is giving me 3 red and 1 green. But the way how legendaries work is that it does damage based off of 2 stats, not just 1 stat. So I'm getting the damage of red, and I'm getting the damage of green, whatever is the next highest. So in fact, if I find a quadruple green amulet, my damage will be the same on the torch as compared to having a quadruple red one. The only issue is that torch, I can't guarantee that torches like burn, the residual burn after scales off of the legendary bonus. I didn't even see that. All I saw was the little light shining off the platform and not the ring itself. We'll wait until we get to 60. So what I'm talking about, Torch has its own base DPS, and that definitely scales off red and green. But then the burns your enemies for 17, I cannot guarantee that scales off red and green. It would be great if it did, but to actually test that, it's a little tough. I would need another torch. But in fact, what some people will do is if they get a legendary item, they will stop putting points in their other color. Like purple, that is. They will only put points in either red or green. New item, the hand hook. Wonder how hand hook works against the giant. That's not worth testing, right? Is that a throw? What's my favorite item so far? Probably Trident. It was Queen's Rapier at first, but it's probably Trident now. Test out later. Go for the dub first. Hang on. I'm watching the cats. So we got... Okay. I'm so sorry, everybody. So we have 2 cat towers now. And this is the dynamic. They only ever go onto those 2. So... And it might be like specifically because River likes to be spread out like that. And Buster actually likes to be coiled up. So it kind of fits. We didn't do that on purpose either. It just worked out that way. Whoa, look at that jump. 7-foot vertical. Somebody sign up that, oh, that was close. That burb in the NBA. I tried to hit it in the sky. Bad idea. Did I get my Veedotme 60? Okay, we did. I was about to say, please. You need to upgrade the cat turrets. I can't play with the cats when they're up there. It's a death sentence. Especially with River, she gets absolutely rabid. For those who don't know, River is the gray one, and Buster is the black one. Favorite biome? Does Lighthouse count as a biome? It's hard, but I gotta say, I'm having fun in Lighthouse. Meow Cat, good to see you. Lighthouse is a boss. But in my head canon, that's a biome that can like have monsters in it. A matter of fact, Motion Twin Evil Empire, they said no 6 BC, but how about like 5 BC plus, 5 BC S, where Lighthouse has monsters in it. Not that we need a more difficult Lighthouse, that is. Yo, get destroyed. Get pwned. Oops. Alright, nice. Remember, someone was asking for 3 BC tips. Food will show up on the map eventually. If you can hold out on using that health pot, wait for the food to drop. If you're too full, go beyond the food. The food's gonna stay there. It's not gonna get stale. It's not gonna rot. You can get it later. Don't forget the challenge rift. Oh, yeah. I was waiting for the V.60, and that's like way past. I'll let that change. Love the build. Recently found out how OP Oil Sword was with the right items. I haven't actually used Oil Sword in a while because I've had this specific build. This torch. 7,000 health. Wow. This puts me up to 8.9. It's a little bit of a damage drop off. So let's see if the game wants damage. Perhaps there's a world where nerfing my damage is not the move here. And we want to go all out offense. You know what they say? The best defense is bus station. And while not dying is a form of bus station, maybe 8.9 isn't enough to not die. Least favorite biome right now? Fun factor, I'd say probably Clock Tower. Not to say that Clock Tower sucks for difficulty or anything like that. It's just to show it. It doesn't get the same feeling as something like Cavern. Something like Graveyard. Slumbering Sanctuary. You go into those maps, people know what's about to happen to you. Clock Tower, you may as well have a free skip to the next biome. It's like boss waiting room. V, call me when you're actually on Timekeeper. Oh, you can look at the difference here. Level 12 torch, higher DPS, more affixes. The burn is better. I'm gonna assume going from level 8 to level 12, from 129% to 345%. We go double torch? Double? You can kind of see the double strike right there. Not great though, not great. All right, goodbye, legendary torch. Bring back the cats. I do still have the other cam. It's not hooked up yet. I just have to figure out a way to segment the room so I don't leak anything. Think you can go to Lighthouse from Distillery. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I would ever want to do that. No porcupine? Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Sniff, sniff. Hang on. Please hold. Okay. Un momento, por favor. we almost messed up. I was gonna say, wait. Where's my crits? Where's my fire? Imagine going Scarecrow where you could do that. New item, the Bladed Tonfa. I'm gonna show you all at least a little bit of the gameplay of it. So it's this slash, and then you get like a little combo after. If you have a target, the character will kind of like jump to the target. If you have move speed, it's pretty cool in that regard, because you'll get like a really long range launcher. It also does, like, from the sky, you will dash downward to an enemy and hit it. It's kind of hard to show without move speed, though. I like it, though. I like it. That was 1,000,000 times better than the porcupine. It's, I do want to use porcupine. It's got to be real. Seismic strike that snares. Okay. Again, we're trying to think. What does it take to actually kill Calliope? I don't think I do it. I think I want the shield, and I want the torch capability. It's a cool weapon, but I don't think it flows. Maybe if I wasn't using both the oil sword and the torch. Okay, so we're headed into the DLC area. Still got no porcupine? Yeah, because I feel like I can just mow through the enemies the way how I have it set up now. I guess I could have taken off open wounds. This is the DLC area. The first biome. If you were worried about spoilers, this is where the spoilers might start. Spooky. Of course, I've seen all of this. Yo, the cells. Liposuction. We're gonna be swimming in cells at the end of this. I already have 955. I was about to say, if you haven't seen this creature, it throws out its thingy. And it will actually launch itself from across the map. Wow, I didn't hit that. Okay, I was trying to get the crit, but maybe we can't worry about that right now. The platforming on this map, also very scary. You really have to be careful not to just do random down slams. I do believe I have all the skins from this map. This monster, Armored Shrimp, it drops a skin called Carcass or something. Shrimp Carcass. Oops. And then the Mutineer drops its skin, which is honestly probably one of the best looking skins in the game. But there might be a world where the Carcass skin also looks incredible. Oh my god, it even didn't stay. All right, pretty good. Across the map, I respect it. It's a pretty good shield. And there's also pirate captains on this map. So not only do you have to worry about down slamming into spikes, these things chasing after, look at that. I wasn't down there at all. There's even rampagers. And the platform breaks. You know what? I think this is the move right here. These things look like they hate fire, so that's what we're gonna use against it. We learned that from our favorite Alien movie, Alien versus Predator. Oh my god.
Hoping to make it to the ship today.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave a seat open for you on the ship, Riagas. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for that T1 13th month. 13, not an unlucky number. It's only unlucky in your mind. See, Torch is kind of nice because I could just tag stuff and walk away, and they'll just get executed. Oh, I didn't see that rat. I was already looking for the next area. Okay. Can you parry the melee attack of the Mutineers? Yeah, you can parry everything the Mutineer does. The launcher. And its basic melee attack. It's kind of fast, but not really fast. It's more like you don't really know it's doing it, because it could be charging for its dash. So pretty much all I parry is the launcher. Okay. We're at 67%. And this is a big map too. We tried to compare this map to the map of New York City, and it almost fit 1 for 1. After Face Blast nerfs, what's the next Brutality build recommendation? Do I have a command? Can someone try ! Brutality and see if it does anything? Oh snap, it does. Yeah, try out one of those. And hopefully that gives you... Oh my god, I just told you all, don't down slam. I'm actually really lucky that that platform was there. Wow, Torch is actually kind of sick on this map. There's so many things I never want to interact with, and all I have to do is that and walk away with no mercy. You want to eat elite shrimp sushi. Now, is that the tempura sushi? Or is that just like a... I don't want to say a raw tail, but obviously a cooked tail. That has no tempura flavor. Ooh. The pirate captain. The moment I saw those walking spider shrimps, you would die instant. Yeah, if I was on this map, like dealing with the zombie stuff, that's all right, I guess. It's just a zombie. You can't be too scared. But when you start dealing with the tentacle monsters, you know what? I'm done. I'm out. There we go. So this is where all the pirate captains were hiding. I missed that parry and I'm lagging out. So that's how the game plans to kill us. It's gonna lag us to death. You know what? I think this is the smallest shipwreck I've seen before. They are usually much bigger than this. All right, he's cracked. He's downloaded. Is there a food shop in the biome? No. Pretty much after Graveyard, if you do not go to Graveyard for the food shop, you will not get any food. Except infected food. Or the random good drop. Can you do a short ranking of the DLCs? If you all think that's a cool thing, sure. I wouldn't mind trying something like that. Yeah, Slimy, it seems like the laggy... Oh my god, I knew that was gonna happen. It's the pirate captain. Look at that. I'm not even on the same level as the captain and it's already shooting at me. Drink? I have a baguette. Can't imagine playing this on the Switch. It's funny, people will call that Switch tax. Like the Switch tax on Shin Megami Tensei 5 is intense. I don't know who came up with that term. Wow. We have to like predict the lag. Bat City. Predict the lag. They're lag switching. They're trying to disconnect via the LAN wire. Now that they're losing. What do you think this is? I've seen this before. I played Smash and Guilty Gear. Okay. I'm gonna get this croissant. It's gonna put us to 5 melees, but I want to say that's okay. I don't think it's a major issue versus Lighthouse. I could use a new lacerator if possible. You think this is laggier than Switch? Oh no. Wait, Switch version's better. I messed up. Okay. Now that middle item there, that's possibly a way to beat the servants. Maybe. Dang. I didn't get a new lacerator. It's not... Wow, increased duration by 100%. Which is the invisibility. So you stay invisible for 16 seconds. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. On that item. Excuse me. Okay, I know I missed a room over here. What did they do to your boy, the face flask? It no longer gives the recovery. It does everything else except heal. New knife dance. My knife dance is level 12, so it probably can't be beat. Unless it's starred. It is starred. It's level 9. But you could possibly get bleeding causes poisoning. And I think there's a world where bleeding causes poisoning is better than 3000 DPS. I think. I hope. Not worth? We're rolling the dice here, Andre. Hope you're a gambling person. I need that good luck. I feel like most people just use smoke bomb as a damage buff item. You're probably right, Slimy. I've been trying to get a little better about actually using the invisibility to like skip areas, but it's tough because you need food. And you need money. Yeah, but see how this thing is starred? When I do the reroll, the star doesn't go away. You just... You need to get the right one. Game? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. It only took me like $40,000 to do that. But we got it. Never punished, ever. This is probably the hardest part about the Lighthouse fight. So, it's a hard fight, so you think you want to build for survival. So things like disengage, things like vengeance. But then there's also a world where if you just melt the boss, then you're fine. So I don't think you can use No Mercy, because I'm pretty sure they don't go down to 15% until the very end. I think it's disengage. And then for damage, Porcupack is still an option. We could go Porcupack with Torch in the backpack and Instincto. No Mercy works? You think they go down to 15%? On like each phase? Wow. That's pretty good. I don't know if I have enough open slots to be able to do all of that. Unfortunately, this build right here kind of pigeonholes you into specific mutations. Mostly the Instincto and the Porcupack if you actually want to use a shield. Then again, I could ditch disengage, but I think I need to disengage here. No Mercy works. Yeah, so Danko, I was thinking it's 15%. But you also might be right that they aren't coded as bosses, so it's... I mean, they are coded as bosses, so it's 7.5. Predictions? I'm still not ready for predictions. Not yet. I think I need to get this win, because I don't want to curse myself, I guess. But after we get the 5BC win on this, I am okay with doing any of that kind of stuff. You're scared for me? I'm scared for me. Oh, the vocals. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, if you don't want to see spoilers, now's the time to back out. It's nothing but spoilers along the way. If I defeated Queen in 5BC, no. This is my third try, I think. We have really good items, though. The Knife Dance and Lacerator will almost solo her during the run. Wow, she almost got me there. So what you'll see me do when I'm really close to knife dance, like right here, we pop it. And that probably killed her. Someone asked if the malaise enhances these monsters. I think it does increase their attack. Ooh. We had some sauce on that. All right, so Calliope is back. Nice little knife dance. There's Euterpe. Again, you don't have to deal damage to them. I only do it when it's convenient for me. So Euterpe just died. Calliope just died. We can sell that. I'm gonna wait out a couple seconds just to get my cooldowns back. Okay. All right, beautiful damage just then. Okay, Euterpe died. What's up? All right, Calliope gone. Let's look at my malaise. Holy crap! Why is my malaise going up so fast? Is that right? Oh, she got big hurt just then. All right, here's Cleo. Cleo is honestly like how you lose the no-hit. Little knife dance action. Oh my god, she could have gotten me there. I don't think I'm gonna kill them. Which is fine. Like I said, you don't have to. It just kind of helps out a little later. Cleo, you okay? Do y'all think I'm damaging her? She's tired. Maybe not. Nice baguette. I'm gonna chill. She wants to exfoliate in the fire. Big same. All right, she's back. But way too much HP. Oh my goodness. Rip no hit. I think that certainly answers the question. Is the boss's damage enhanced by the malaise? I do be thinking that's enhanced though. Dang, the one hit, it's Cleo. Every single time I get hit in this fight, it's Cleo. But thinking about no hits, V, is it possible to get the no hit in this fight? I think it is. You just need a busted build and you need to beg Cleo. Oh, I have no malaise. My malaise is all gone. Maybe they count as 3 bosses? That's legit. Yeah, I didn't get a no hit there. I got hit. Wait, why is my body pile so small? Small body. That might be reportable. All right. Again, I was saying, If you're worried about spoilers, there might be even more spoilers. This fight's pretty intense too. I'm hoping the meltation is gonna actually work like it did before. This is my first time getting here in 5BC. And the text is different. So again, I did this plenty of times, but I never did it with this skin, and I never did it with 5BC enabled. And here comes my beloved husband, trying his best to save his own skin once again. The standoff. I'm sorry, my love, but I can't let you reignite the beacon. I'll stop you even if it means killing my husband and king. On guard. I know that's a 2-hit. Dang it. Rip, no hit. Nice parry. I don't think she was ready for the meltation. Oh my god. I was about to say she didn't remember that from back when we were dating. End her. My malaise is cleared. Knock her into the fire. Yo. Try possession. My bad. I should have tried, but I didn't get. I don't think you have any other options. Frozen Queen outfit. That actually sounds kind of legit. Yo. Why does the beacon need to be lit? So it's a lighthouse. This is a good question. So the beheaded is trying to get off the island. The island sucks. And what he wants to do is reignite the lighthouse so you can actually leave and like ships will come and try to rescue you.